What if I told you the world's most famous fried chicken empire was built by a man who faced failure after failure until he was 62 years old? Yes, the finger-licking good story of KFC is full of grit, determination, and a secret recipe that changed the world. If you want to know the full story in under 5 minutes, watch this video till the end. Harland Sanders, better known today as Colonel Sanders, was born in 1890 in a small town in Indiana. Life was tough. By the age of 6, he was already cooking for his family after his father passed away. This early start in the kitchen planted the seeds of his culinary skills. As a teenager, Sanders jumped from job to job. He worked as a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, a soldier, a railroad worker, and even as a gas station attendant. Failure seemed to follow him wherever he went, but Sanders never gave up. In his 40s, Sanders opened a small service station in Corbin, Kentucky. To attract customers, he began serving them his fried chicken, cooked using a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. The response? People loved it. Word of his chicken spread like wildfire. Soon, Sanders expanded his service station into a full-fledged restaurant. His fried chicken became so popular that the governor of Kentucky honored him with the title of Colonel, a prestigious recognition in the state. But then, disaster struck. In the 1950s, a new highway was built, bypassing his restaurant completely. Traffic dried up, and Sanders was forced to close his business. At 62 years old, he was left with nothing but his recipe, a $105 Social Security check, and his undying belief in his chicken. Most people would have given up, but not Sanders. With his secret recipe in hand, he hit the road, traveling from restaurant to restaurant, pitching his fried chicken. He cooked batches for owners and promised that they could keep most of the profits if they used his recipe. Rejection after rejection followed. It's said that Sanders was turned down over 1,000 times before he got his first yes. But that first yes changed everything. Soon, more restaurants began selling Sanders chicken under the name Kentucky Fried Chicken. Customers couldn't get enough of the crispy, flavorful chicken. Sanders' dream was finally coming true. In 1964, with over 600 franchises across the United States, Sanders sold his company for $2 million, equivalent to nearly $20 million today. But he didn't walk away from the business. He remained the brand's ambassador, dressed in his iconic white suit and black string tie. KFC became a global phenomenon. By the 1970s, the chain had expanded to countries like Japan and the UK. Today, KFC operates in over 150 countries, serving millions of customers daily. But success didn't come without challenges. Sanders was known for being a perfectionist. He would visit franchises to ensure his recipe was being followed correctly. If he wasn't satisfied, he wouldn't hesitate to voice his disapproval. Despite these hurdles, KFC thrived, and Sanders became a cultural icon. His face, smiling from the KFC logo, became synonymous with delicious fried chicken and the spirit of persistence. The secret to KFC's success wasn't just the recipe, it was Sanders' relentless drive. He proved that it's never too late to chase your dreams, no matter how many failures you face. So, the next time you bite into a piece of KFC chicken, remember, it's more than just food. It's a story of resilience, hard work, and a man who refused to give up. This is the untold story of how KFC went from a small-town startup to one of the most famous brands in the world. Under 5 minutes, just like we promised.